I want to talking about the story of my story. Why the Jaminto and the jealousy party must be killed? They occurred six big crimes. Six big crimes. What six big crimes? Crime number one. Crime number one. They destroyed all of the natural disaster, natural life, animal, and the tree and the flowers. The Yamaguchi-gumi means in English, hole under the mountain. Hole under the mountain is the Yamaguchi-gumi. Hole under the mountain. Hole, hotel hole. Maybe real hotel is the under the mountain. The Yamaguchi-gumi. This is the why in East Asia, China, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, all of those four countries, and the Kungsan party also using the special machine like deep digging the machine, and they creating the big hole under the mountain. If a hole under the mountain, the water cannot transmit from the bottom to upside, so the mountain surface is only the special tree can exist on the mountain surface. This tree we call the Matsushita. Maybe United States do not is the kind of tree. I don't know United States, so maybe and the United States government is the Kungsan party, so a lot of the United States so natural like a hole under the mountain, but that's project of the spread all of the United States. I don't know, but in East Asia, the hole under the mountain accident occurred a lot of the areas. So this is crime number one. The purpose of the hole under the mountain is that kill the mountain and kill the tree. If the tree dead, the CO2 cannot and absorbed from the tree, and the CO2, the amount of the CO2 among the air increasing the number. So the earth, the temperature is going high. This is crime number one. Crime number two. They barbecue human. Japan, Jamindo's fry pan. They barbecue the Asia people. They barbecue the Africa people. They barbecue the United States people. Crime number three. This is the biggie. And they using people and improving some kind of the computer part like a memory on Stomatic, or some kind of the PCB board on Stomatic, something like, and change human bodies experiment. They become normal people, becoming the U.S. Army. U.S. Army is maybe the computer human, android. This is crime number three. And crime number four. Crime number four is more big. They killed child. They killed child and creating the super drug. And some of the beautiful child becoming the Jamindang's wife. He's just 10 years old and elementary school as student. So he is the beautiful child is the Jamindang's wife. and the other and normal and the child and becoming the spark drugs. The spark drugs maybe and is the two part. One is the zombie drugs and becoming from the battery and ion. Panasonic's store is the store plus store. We call Panasonic plus store. Plus store means the spark drug. Zombie drugs made in by Japan, also made in by battery maker. The battery makers characteristics is that only needed government's evaluation, the chemical environment also. The battery technology is deeply related to chemical industries. So, and if government do not permit battery manufacturing, and a lot of the company just cannot and have authority to making batteries. It is the reason why US do not have battery maker. Maybe Tesla is the electronic car, but Tesla is not battery and manufacturing companies. The battery manufacturing companies only exist the East Asia, like ATL, Panasonic, LG Chemistry, also the Samsung battery factory. The big four is the only permitted the East Asia's government, Kungsan Party. Kungsan Party permitted the battery and manufacturing on the East Asia's, like ATL. But the four group is just same company, Panasonic Group, Kungsan Party's company. And why United States government do not permitted and battery shell company and planning to on United States? It means they wanted to protect the East Asia's Kim Il-sung and 당나라政府. North Korea's 당나라政府. They wanted to protect North Korea's 당나라政府. 당고창, who is the 당나라's boss? 당고창. Kungsan Party's creation, 당고창. Maybe 당고창 is the Mao Zedong's theoretical and how can I say, the big boss, also some kind of the black rock, some kind of this kind of the character. This is the crime number 4. Crime number 4 is super drug and child wife. One of the theoretical super drug is not zombie drugs. It is came from beautiful child pregnant. When child pregnant, because child and shell and improve and growing is very faster, and the pregnant child's child is the super drug. When people eating the child's child drinking, the brain the shell is continuously improving and growing. So like some of the super rich people in Asia and Kungsan Party, also the US and Jew Jaibat rich groups like Goldman Sachs and also JP Morgan. They are on the richest group. They killed the German. They killed World War, and they killed out of a lot of the Germany's people using the U.S. Army. They using the U.S. Army. Who created the U.S. Army? The Jew group and created the U.S. Army. But they are not a theoretical Jew. They are Kungsan Party's Jew. They are on the East Asia, North Korea, Kim government's Jew. Goldman Sachs. Goldman means the Kim. Goldman's and Chinese character, and we pronunciation is Kim, Jin. And the JP Morgan is in Chinese, and the pronunciation is the human liver. not human liver. The wife and the child's liver. Wife and the child's liver we called the JP Morgan. JP Morgan. This is the number 4. Number 5 is the they trying to becoming entire world's people becoming the dog. They wanna dog, realistic dog. 唐纳德喜欢 dog. 唐纳德爱 dog. And why 唐纳德爱 dog? Because 唐纳德's boss and Nakamoto Seiji, 中本诚一, who is the and World War II's and Hitler and the highest Hitler. In historical book show that the German history World War II is the 3 kind of the Hitlers existed. One of the small and skinny Hitler, who is the theoretical German boss. But his height is just and 157 and centimeter, because in human bodies and the nutrient and biocide analysis the issue, maybe some child live in the no food, no water, no clean environment, that kind of the beggar environment, hamburger environment. Yes, hamburger environment. The people even have the greatest and DNA, something like Changmen's DNA, and the realistic Changmen only and growing the 157 centimeters, because the nutrient environment is so big. Nutrient, if people when childhood people cannot eat enough food, the child's growing is just limited by nutrient. This is why analysis the real German boss, real Hitler, small size Hitler, is the height only the 157 centimeter and 50 kilogram weighting, because they cannot eat enough food. But the second Hitler is the Daban Hitler, Osaka Hitler. The Osaka Hitler means the big size Hitler. Daban means in Chinese character analysis, Daban means the big size. Daban is the big size. The Daban Hitler is the Kungsan party sending to and German to using the German army to kill all of the European people. But you know, and the German people is very theoretical person. They are not listen some kind of the Germany is the number one. Germany is the white power. Germany is the theoretical white power. Germany is the need to rule all of the Africans and the black people. And white power is number one. Something like Tangnader's and spread the virus is the Daban Hitler. Daban Hitler. And big size Hitlers and dots. The Kungsan party in China, the biggest weapon is the dots. Xi Jinping dots, Mao Zedong dots, Hu Jintao dots. Kungsan party dots is the what is the Kungsan party's dots? Chinese is number one. Chinese need to do all of the entire world. Chinese is number one. You must kill the Chinese. Must be killed, and the United people and the Chinese is the yellow people is number one. Is some kind of this is the Xi Jinping's thought and Mao Zedong's thought. Yes. And the Dama Hitler and sending was sending by Kumsan Party to in there he and creating some of the Kumsan Party's thoughts, Mao Zedong thoughts, and all of the Japanese people need to work for me, and Germany is number one. Germany is the need to rule all of the European people, rule all of the African people. African people is just animal. We wanted to kill the black animal. This kind of the second big size Hitler's thought is the virus. But the Japanese people, you can see from the Japanese and German product like a Bench and BMW, some kind of the ASML, also some kind of the German made in German. They are very theoretical people. They are not moving by the thoughts. They are moving by the logical. So and a lot of the technology are created by German. So and German, yes, German has the why German is number one? Why German is the need to rule all of the and black people? Why German is the number one? You can tell me why is German is number one? Why German is German is the magnificent character in all of you can tell me why German is the number one. So in that table the why you thought I have a mental illness. You please tell me why and the deep digging is the is crime for Panasonic. Why and the deep digging is the crime for the Panasonic's manager? Why? This kind of the answer and take pants big size Hitler's real character. He is the biggest demon on earth. So and Germany is all of the Germans knowing that the big size Hitler is the demon. We must kill all of the big size human, the big size Hitlers and the army. So in that accident, something like the second and the German boss is the Heinrich. Heinrich is the German second boss, and he just catching up the big size Hitler, doing some kind of the dog experiment. You need to die. But you never to die. You must be becoming the dog. You must be becoming the dog. German just and judge the big size Hitler. You must be becoming the dog. So and they using 70 kinds of the super drug, zombie drugs and tested against the big size Hitler. So and the big size Hitler from the historical book show, he has the serious mental illness because the German and judged the biggest demon on sending from the Osaka, Daban. Finally, and the Hitler becoming the second Hitler, big size Hitler becoming the dog. They eating the something like chicken. They think they are the dog. They are not. She self discussion. She maybe and theoretical mental illness and he is the dog. I am not human. I am the dog. Something like that kind of the judgment by the magnificent German people. In that region, Panasonic, the Nakamoto Seiichi, big size Hitler, and spread out of the U.S. areas zombie drugs, but they trying to kill the German countries using United States Army. They trying to kill the German countries try using the United States Army. Because the United States Army is apparently and work for United States citizens, but it is like a Apple company. You know, Apple companies and employee. Who is the Apple company's employee? Hardware engineer. Who is the employee of the Apple? The hardware engineer who which and the factory and created Apple and hardware parts. Asian, the East Asia, China, and Japan, also South Korea, the Kungsan Party's member who is the employee of the Apple company, hardware engineer. And yes, and the Apple companies and hardware engineer is the Kungsan Party's member comes from out of the hardware engineer, and maybe 90%, 80% came from the Asia country, East Asia country, Kungsan Party. They legally and were sending from the East Asia to United States, trying to kill United States people again. And they first place is they becoming Dongning, becoming Japan, 자민당수 프라이판. And the second and the biggest and damaged area is China. And from the 2023, they destroyed all of the Chinese land, Huiminsheng, and the Li Changsi Huiminsheng project, and barbecue out of the Chinese. Maybe and 1/5 and the Chinese people have gone by Huiminsheng project, sashimi project. This is crime number 4. Last crime number 6. Crime number 6 is the biggest crime. They using superdozer. What is a superdozer? Superdozer is the machine discussion with the human brain. Machine discussion with the human brain. Machine discussion with the human brain is the crime number 3. I will tell my story why I am say the big crime for Jamindang Kungsan Party must be killed.